late 1943, near Wavelsburg, Germany, my unit, 6 men, was sent deep into occupied territory. Our job? Infiltrate a Nazi research bunker rumored to be experimenting with paranormal warfare. We thought it was propaganda, a myth to scare resistance groups. We were wrong. We crossed into the forests and found a hidden entrance under the castle foundations. A stairwell led down into darkness. At the bottom was a steel door. It had a symbol, circle of runic lines etched into it. That was our first warning. Behind the door, silence. A hall with bunk beds, an old typewriter on a desk. Everything left in place. On the desk were files stamped Ahnenerbe, the SS occult research group that believed they could harness Aryan magic, tarot, and spiritual energy to create super soldiers. Beyond that was a lab, incubator cabinets, vials, outdated cameras, and notes describing Project Obscura. They'd been experimenting with ancient symbols, hypnosis, and psychotropic drugs like mescaline to unlock supernatural abilities, human telepathy, precognition, control over the mind. Skeptical, we pressed deeper. Then we found what they tried to resurrect. A man fastened to straps in a vat. Gray skin, pulse faint, breathing at a whisper. We turned to leave. The door slammed shut. In the small hallway, footsteps echoing. We never saw them, but something, or someone, tore at Michael's throat. No scream. We found just one boot and a smear of blood. We tried to escape, but the hallway shifted. Walls changed angles. Lamps flickered. It was like the bunker warped around us. In one room, 2 officers lay dead, eyes wide, mouth open. Scribbled on their file, "The sleeper awakens. Test cage compromised." That was when the noise started. Whispering, echoing, whispers in German, echoed backward. Erwache, erwache. One phrase repeated. Das Obscurator lebt. The Obscurator lives. It must live. Another man vanished. Gregor. No sound, no sign. We fled after 6 hours in that maze. I was the only one left. I woke up miles away. On the forest floor, wounded, dehydrated. I stowed away as refugees moved through. I lost track of days. They told me the bunker collapsed under bombing. Said Obscura was destroyed. That the people I lost died in shelling. I know better. Because now, years later, I still hear the whispers. In my sleep. When it's quiet, the Obscura lives. They said Nazis never made occult weapons, but we saw them try. And they almost succeeded. So remember this. Sometimes, what tries to help us, ends up consuming us.